Good morning. This is our math lesson for Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020. This is workbook pages 259 to 262. We're going to start with page 259. So take out your math workbook and open it up to page 259. Our first problem says students in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade made 525 origami animals to display in the library. Each grade made the same number of animals. How many animals did each grade make? So they're asking us to divide. I'm saying just use this space right here to do 525 divided by 3. So we look here. 3 goes into 5 one time, and what they're saying here is we're going to share the 5 equally among 3 groups, and our answer's the quotient's going to start in the hundreds place. Okay, 1 times 3 is 3, so we're going to put the 3 there. So what you're actually doing here is you're multiplying 3 times 100. And then we're going to subtract 5 minus 3, and we get 2. Okay? So this is like saying 500 minus 300, and we're going to get 200s left. Okay? Like that. All right, then Ms. Pruitt taught you to bring down the 2. How many times will 3 go into 22? If you're not sure, look at your cheat chart. Go across on your 3's as far as you can go without going over 22. So 3 goes into 22 7 times. Then we multiply. 3 times 7 is 21. We're going to subtract, and we get 1. We're not done yet because there's still another number to bring down, and that's the 5. So then we ask ourselves, how many times will 3 go into 15? 3 times 5 is 15, and we subtract and get 0. So our final answer, each class made 175 origami animals, and we are done with that page. So now let's turn over to the next page. This is page 260. So our quotient might be getting bigger. We've got a dividend that's much larger. Our divisor is still small, but our dividend is definitely getting bigger. Okay, there are 8,523 sheets of origami paper to be divided equally among 8 schools. How many sheets of origami paper will each school get? So we are dividing 8,523 by 8. So we can see right away that our quotient, our answer, is actually going to start in the thousands place because 8 can go into 8 one time. So then we're going to multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. We subtract and we get 0. We're going to bring down the 5. Now here's where it gets kind of tricky. Can 8 fit into 5? The answer is no. So we're going to do 0 times 8. And we subtract and we get 5. Then we're going to bring down the 2. How many times will 8 go into 52? Well, this is one of our poems. 6 times 8 did just great with the number 48. So that was 6 times. 6 times 8 is 48. So we go to subtract. If I have 2 fingers, can I take 8 away? Nope, that's impossible. This number is too small, so we're going to have to borrow. And this number becomes 12. 12 take away 8 is 4. Are we finished? Nope. There's still another number to bring down. Okay. And so we bring down the 3. Now we're going to see how many times does 8 go into 43. Well, it won't go in evenly. The highest we can go is 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. We subtract and we get 3. Now there's nothing left to bring down, which means this number here is our remainder. So we need to remember to write the remainder up there at the top. So it says each school will get 1,065 sheets of origami paper, and there will be 3 sheets left over. Now, there's a way to check our answer. If we take our answer, 1,065, and we multiply that by 8. Okay, let's do a little multiplication review. 8 times 5 is 40. Put the 0, carry the 4. 6 times 8 did just great with the number 48. Plus 4 more. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Put the 2, carry the 5. 8 times 0 is 0. Plus 5 would be 5. And then 8 times 1 is 8. But we're not done yet. We actually have to add on the remainder. So 0 plus 3 is 3, 2, 5, 8. Now, did we get what was in the box? We did. So they match, which means we did our division correct. Okay, let's go to page 261. Ollie used 852 beads to make 4 bracelets. He put the same number of beads on each bracelet. How many beads does each bracelet have? We're going to divide, and then we're going to check our answer. Okay. 4 goes into 8 2 times, so 2 times 4 is 8. We're going to subtract and get 0. We're going to bring down the 5. How many times will 4 go into 5? 1 time. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract and I get 1. Still have another number to bring down. That's a 2. But now we have 12. How many times does 4 go into 12? That's 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. I subtract and I get 0. Now how do I check that? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my answer, 213, and I'm going to multiply it by my divisor. So let's check it out. 4 times 3 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. If my answer matches, we got it right. Yay. Okay. So each bracelet has 213 beads. Okay, for 2, 3, and 4, I'm going to get my whiteboard. You can get a piece of paper at home to do this at home. We're going to divide, and then we're going to check our answer. So I'm going to move this whiteboard into place here. And our first problem, number 2, is 394 divided by 2. Okay, let's talk it through. 2 goes into 3 1 time. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract and get 1. Bring down the 9. How many times does 2 go into 19 without going over? That would be 9 times. 2 times 9 is 18. We subtract. Not done yet. Going to bring down the 4. Okay. How many times will 2 go into 14? That's 7 times. 2 times 7 is 14, and we have a 0. How do I check that? Well, these are my two factors right here. So I'm going to take 197 and I'm going to multiply by 2 and see if I get the number in the box. 2 times 7 is 14, carry the 1. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19, carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Do we match? We do. I'm going to give us a star. Yay. Okay, so that's number 2. This is number 3. We've got 803 divided by 2. You can pause the video, go ahead and do the division, and then unpause and see if you are correct. Okay, 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 times 4 is 8. I subtract and get 0, and I bring down a 0. How many times will 2 go into 0? That answer is 0 times. We subtract, bring down the 3. How many times will 2 go into 3? 1 time. Okay, 2 times 1 is 2. You can't really see that off the board there. And we're going to subtract and we get 1 left. Okay, so now we need to check. We're taking our divisor and multiplying it by our quotient. So we've got 401 times 2. 1 times 2, oops, I forgot to put remainder 1 up there, didn't I? Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. Oh, I didn't get the same answer. Oh, but I forgot to add on the remainder. Okay, so now we have 803. Now do we match? Yep, going to give us a star for that one. Okay, let's go to number 4. All right. Number 4 says 3,448 divided by 4. Okay, 4 can't fit into 3, so my quotient is not going to start in the thousandths place. It's going to start in the hundredths place. 4 goes into 34 8 times. 4 times 8 is 32. I subtract and I get 2. Bring down the next number, which is a 4. How many times does 4 go into 24? We can sing our 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay, that was 6 fingers. 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract and get 0. Bring down the 8. 4 goes into 8 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. I subtract and get 0. To check that, we're going to take our quotient, 862, and we're going to multiply by our divisor. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. Carry the 2. 4 times 8 is 32 plus 2 more, 32, 33, 34. Did we get the same answer? Yes, we did. I'm going to give us a star. So go ahead and do 5, 6, and 7. Pause the video, and then I'll go over those answers with you. Okay, so all right. On number 5, let me turn my page here. Sorry about that. Okay, our answer should have been 408. If we checked it, we would do 408 times 2. 2 times 8 is 6. Carry the 1. 2 times 0 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Did we get the same answer? Yes, we did. I'm going to give us a star. Okay, on number 6, if you did the division correctly, you should have gotten 177, remainder 1. To check that, I'm going to take 177 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28. Plus 2, 28, 29, 30. Carry the 3. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 3 is 7. Not done yet. I have to add in the remainder. And I got 709, which means we did the problem correctly. Number 7, the answer is 89. When we do the check, we do 89 times 3. 3 times 9 is 27. Carry the 2. 3 times 8 is 24, 25, 26. We got the same answer, so I'm going to give us a star. Okay, the flower shop received a shipment of 248 pink roses and 256 red roses. The shop owner uses 6 roses to make one arrangement. How many arrangements can the shop owner make if he uses all the roses? Okay, so my guess is we have to add the 248 plus the 256. 14, 1, 9 plus 1 is 10. Carry the 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, and then it says he can use 6 roses in each arrangement. So I'm going to do 504 divided by 6. How many times can 6 go into 5? It can't, so we're going to go ahead and go to the tens place. How many times can 6 go into 50? 8 times. 6 times 8 did just great with the number 48. I'm going to subtract. Okay, 10 take away 8 is 2. Bring down the 4. How many times does 6 go into 24? That would be 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24, and I get 0. So it says how many arrangements? So I'm going to write 84 and the word arrangements.